The production and research learning event refers to all those activities in which the student is called upon to produce and organize new content and specific outputs. We are therefore talking about an activity that requires an active approach. The student becomes the protagonist of a process that motivates them and helps them internalize knowledge, making it deep and long-lasting. To activate this process, the teacher must present the class with an initial stimulus, such as a question or a prompt, specifically designed to support processes of analysis, research, and elaboration. The goal is to guide students beyond the mere reproduction of learned information. The teacher will therefore ask them to produce a presentation, a short essay, a project, or a prototype. This type of assignment encourages students to activate their prior knowledge, connect it with the concepts learned in class, and develop a new solution. Depending on the complexity of the question and the expected learning outcomes, the teacher may choose to have students work independently or organize them into groups. Let's also remember that the production and research activity can be designed as a formative assessment moment, useful not only for the student to understand their own level, but also for the teacher to gauge the progress of the class, or as a summative assessment moment that contributes to the final grade. Let's now look at some suggestions on how to integrate production and research into a learning path. The most traditional strategy involves dedicating classroom time to the collection of low interactivity content, while production and research are assigned to the students' independent work as they complete the assigned tasks. By doing so, classroom time is maximized while also giving students the opportunity to engage with the production of a complex assignment that, at the end of the course, could even contribute to their final grade. However, this is not the only approach. Production and research activities can also be incorporated to varying degrees during classroom sessions. The instructor can choose to take advantage of this opportunity to delve deeper into 2 or 3 carefully selected topics. After laying the necessary foundations of the subject, they can propose that students dedicate a week to producing a presentation or a quick project. Clearly, the question being explored must be simple and aimed at reinforcing a single key concept. This approach can be repeated until the end of the course. Finally, let's look at an example that flips the traditional strategy. In this case, the instructor devotes most of the classroom time to production and research. This strategy is highly effective if the goal is to propose a design or even a prototyping activity. The collection of low interactivity content can be moved to an asynchronous online session. This way, classroom time is used for group production of the project. The assigned topic is complex. For this very reason, the constant presence of the instructor is essential to guide the activity. Let us not forget, finally, that the materials provided in a synchronous online mode must be closely connected to the production and research and serve as a foundation for the creation of the project. We can conclude this process with a discussion session that helps to focus on the key points of the activity. As we have seen, the production and research event is very versatile, both in terms of its placement within the learning path and in terms of its relevance within the course. The key to everything, of course, lies in good event planning. Let us always remember that the questions underlying the required assignments must support processes of analysis, research, and elaboration. They must spark curiosity and motivate the student, and they must be closely interconnected with the proposed learning path.